Okay, so day 61, all the wiring is finished, right? So all the wiring has been completed. Jackson, come for me, please. Sorry. Tell Doto sorry, Fujo, to use electrical wire on these loose end coppers because the air and the salt is going to rust them. So unless he's gonna just cut them when he's ready to work on them.
Yes, this.
He's just gonna cut them. I don't want any rust going in there. Yeah. So the wiring is completed, but it's open and loose like this because only after I paint it is it going to be am I going to put the plates on. It makes no sense to put fixtures and faceplates on it when it has not been painted yet. But this is, so the rewiring has been done. The thing I'm going to get him to do before he leaves is make sure we have outside lights because at night it is hella dark up in here. So all of the wiring has been rewired. Yeah, Jackson, look. Jackie, look. The same way how he taped the grounds here, how he taped them on the grounds, you see it? That's how he has to tape them. He can't leave them loose. Well, how he has them taped, he cannot leave them loose. Yes, he has to tape, especially the ones outside. They have to be taped. Right. So this is, remember yesterday there were no frames in here, so they put the frames in. So this is inside of that room. Yeah. So I don't know if maybe I could work on the TNG in here. I'm not sure because I really don't want to lose this beautiful wood shelving. So I'm thinking maybe this could be worked on, or if there's a way to work around it, that's what I want. So they have had a little issue with their machine, and I have an idea of how to fix it. I don't know if they'll like it, but this is bathroom number 1, right? You can see Joseph down there in the yard, right? And this is the next one that needs to be installed. Yeah. And those doors that are downstairs belong to the side doors, right? So as you can see, he's been doing a lot of electrical work, but he cannot leave them loose. So I know you see this like, oh my God, how could he leave it like that? Because the cement fundy is the one who's going to come and seal this over. So the cement fundy is the same one who's going to blow out these windows and replace them with glass blocks. So yes. So this is a hazard. Woo! Well, caught on camera. The ghost trying to lock me in here. Caught on camera. Yeah, so the cement guy is gonna come, and yeah, I'm leaving it raw. This is the hot water heater. Fujo, Jackie, is the hot water heater okay? Does it need any electrical, or do we need bomba? Okay. So lights, look y'all, we didn't have lights before, so that's that. Thanks to your boy Fujo. He came to me from Mama Sharifa, so he came to my house and he worked on my house because I was having electrical issues, but he resolved that quickly. But he knows his limitations. So, oh, Jackson, Fujo needs to work on the output for the generator. Generator. We need an output for the generator.
How about we go put it in a letter?
Yes. Output, yeah. No, yeah. Oh, sorry, input. Input. Oh, sorry, my bad. Oh, this is still blocking my way. Let me walk around. So, they have an issue with their machine. So these go on the left and the right of the doors. Um, I've had words with Simon, my contractor, and I told him, you know, just do the last work that I paid you for and get the hell up on out. Because I hit a point where I was paying money, and it seemed like the more money I paid, the less work was being done. And I'm not about that. I don't have time for the games. I don't have the time for the foolishness. People will be replaced so swiftly if they try to play any kind of games on this project, because this isn't necessarily my house, right? It's my house. I'm building it. I'm working on it, but I live where I live because I edit films. The beautiful roaring of the ocean is an issue for me and film editing, right? So unless I built like a self-contained studio, like all the way in the back somewhere there, you know, and the way how the house is configured, right? The rooms are all together, so I will not have any kind of quiet. The only way I could have any kind of quiet in a space like this is, excuse me, is if like I, you know, say, okay, shut off, or shut off something like here, but this is not what I need to do. So I'm already good where I am. This is where I'm going to be a lot of the time, you know, and between me, Jojo, and a studio, I would completely cannibalize this space, right? The entire space would completely be cannibalized, and it wouldn't be the purpose of what I'm looking for, right? So for me alone as a single mother with a child, um, this wouldn't be, this is way too much for for us alone, yeah? So unless like down the road, after the first 10 years is expired, they have said, okay, they wanted to sell it to me, or they wanted to lease me, or they allowed me to add a wing or something, this wouldn't necessarily be my house. But it's perfect for what I've always envisioned, which is a home that I can help to transition people. Um, you know, I actually have a plan that I submitted to the city of Philadelphia to Councilwoman Cindy Bass in, I want to say July of 20, what year is this? 2018. And so there is a real strong plan behind this project, right? The only issue is the plot of land that I wanted to use in Germantown, Philly. That plot of land actually, it actually, whatchamacallit, someone else had submitted for a project, but they couldn't get funding for it. So my particular project, it had a lot of strength and approval. I also submitted it to the state. What is he? Stephen Kinsley. What is he? He is I think he's a congressman in Pennsylvania. Yeah. So if any of y'all know any of those people, you ask them if they know somebody by the name of Renee, and ask them about Renee's project, and they will be more than happy to share with you. And tell them it's from the Honey Lady, because they will know exactly who you mean. So I ain't no joke, okay? I'm not out here scamming nobody, trying to take nobody's money, because guess what? There is enough love and support for this project that I don't need to do none of that, and it's not in my nature. I need to be able to sleep well at night. I need to be able to sleep well, and I need to be able to eat well. I need to be able to have my conscience in a good place, right? So I'm not saying I've never made a mistake or put a foot wrong or, you know, miscalculated, because I've had other projects that it wasn't nothing like this. It wasn't real property. Um, it was a tech tech development, and you know, it was before its time, right? I encountered what they call readiness, and I was invited to the United Nations World Economic I'm sorry, it was their Tech Development Week, right, to come and do a paper on readiness in the third world. So my project was way ahead of its time, and that's what it encountered. So, you know, I had to table that. It was a trade and development app called Proudly, and I received a lot of notoriety for it, a lot of assistance for it, a lot of support for it. I won the Jamaica Stock Exchange Pitch Challenge with it, and you know, I just wasn't able to pass a certain mark because the Jamaican government and the people in charge of the money in Jamaica and the investment forums that should have taken me to the next level did not. After I won the pitch challenge, that would have certified my company to go public, and no one to this day from the Jamaica Stock Exchange has yet to communicate with me. The Jamaica Development Bank turned down my grant, but it was all, you know, about friend and company, and I just wasn't in that circle. So, you know, I have a lot of hurt from the way that I work, but I'm always working for my people. I'm always working for the improvement of my people. But in this instance, I must say that, you know, I have been shown a lot of love and a lot of support, and a lot of people have donated to the project that I'm moving forward with it. It's moving a lot differently than my previous development. Part of it was that a lot of black people didn't understand technology, and I'm not saying I would never revisit it. I just had to table it, and based on what the feedback that I was getting, I would have to table it for about 5 years, and that was in 2017. So I have to pick that project back up in about another 2 years. So that's just a little bit of background about me. Um, I've handled large scale projects. I've handled small scale projects. I've handled real estate projects. I've handled web development projects. Um, you know, as a project manager, however, no one has ever really hired me and stamped project management on my job title, but all of that I've been doing is project management. Coming out of the world of meetings and incentives, conferences and events, you're managing vendors, you're managing dates, you're managing schedule, you're managing time. So I have, like, I'm already trained, having, you know, okay, I have 10 people, some are in a hotel, some are looking for a place, who is looking for something today, how can I organize and schedule everyone together, what needs to happen before what else can happen. So I am trained for this game, right? um oh, the boys done found me. Yeah, I'm trained for the game, right? But in this scenario, I think people are ready for repatriation. They're ready for the message of return to Africa. They're ready. They're ready to come home. I don't think I'm ahead, and I don't think I'm behind. I think I'm doing exactly what the people need right now. I think this is timely. I do not want this movement to be just Renee creates the Exodus House in Tanzania. I want those of you who have resources to also reach out to me and create an Exodus House wherever you're going to go. If you're going to go to the Gambia, you're going to, even if you're coming to Tanzania and you're going to like Arusha or going somewhere, you know, or you're going to Botswana, or you're going, wherever you're going, you have to go and make yourself into a beacon for the people who are coming, because they're coming home. This is real. It's really happening. We're receiving all sorts, the good, the bad, the ugly, the best, the better, the worst. But our people are coming home, and for me, it's all beautiful. Whether or not people can see, or if they come to the project or whatnot, or they're here, as far as I'm concerned, I do not want to live in paradise by myself. I want to live in paradise with other people here. So it's great that so many of you are coming, and I really appreciate those who find something in me to gravitate to trust, who want to be around me, and who want to see me progress, and who pray for myself and JoJo's health every day. I appreciate you guys so much. Okay, guys, that's it. Thank you. Bye bye.